This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here, and this time let's play some more retro games. Last time we encountered this, we played Golden Axe, a classic from the old Genesis era, but let's go on further with the sequel to that, Golden Axe 2. Let's see how that's changed over the years. I'll admit I'm not as familiar with this one as I am with Golden Axe 1. Because I don't think I ever, as a kid, ever got the other series in the games. Because I didn't have a lot of money as a kid, me and my family, so we can only have so many. But a few years after the last battle, in this land, the peace is threatened by a new evil. The Lord of Darkness, Dark Gold, who should have been imprisoned in ancient times, rose again. He destroyed entire countries with his evil plan to bring the world into chaos. Once again, the three warriors have thrown themselves into a mighty battle. Golden Axe 2! Oh, they did the trademark thing back in the day too. Look at that, it has a little TM on the name there, but cool little music. But yeah, I'm not as familiar with, looks like this one just has for a 1-2 player and then nothing else, so no dual mode or anything like that. I guess they realized that that wasn't used very often to begin with, but yeah, you can listen to some of the music and sound effects, change the control, but it's pretty straightforward. No, I don't even know what the difference between normal and special magic is. Oh, we can actually set a difficulty encounter and a life meter. So let's just go with normal because I'm not that good at the games like this, and give ourselves max health because we're a major wuss. But yeah, I don't remember getting this game. I didn't have a lot of Sega Genesis games. I only had like, I think during the time when I had the Sega Genesis and during its lifespan, I only bought. I think we only had like 10 or 12 games in the whole system. You know, we had a lot more Nintendo games more than that. So we were a Nintendo family growing up for the most part. Despite the Sega Genesis bringing a pretty solid system, you know. Oh, I guess they do have a dual mode of this, but let's play the normal game. All right, looks like the three fighters are back. Axe Battler, Tyrus Flare, and Gilius Thunderhead. It looks like Tyrus got a bit more clothing since the last game. Actually, I think Axe Battler did too, because he had the almost underwear shorts. Oh, he's got a pauldron or whatever now. But yeah, he just had the almost like blue underwear more or less, or tights, and that was it. So he got a bit more clothing too. Tyrus had like, you know, almost thong-like floss like clothing, like more like Red Sonja, or at least from the comics of Red Sonja. She got a bit more clothing too. And Gilius is pretty much the same. I think his axe is slightly bigger, but let's play as Gilius Thunderhead, because why not? He's a dwarf. Who would play as, oh, only 2 lives? Uh-oh. Alright, well let's see how much different this game plays. Looks like the animation's a bit slower, despite having more crisp gameplay look, you know. Ooh, we actually got different enemies this time. Holy crud. We got Clawmen. Alright, let's see. We got your charge, got your jump, swipe. Looks like the controls are pretty similar. I don't know why they would change up the controls really from the last game, so really no need to. Got it. Yeah, looks like we already have some new enemy types. Maybe some modifications on the old ones, but yeah, pretty solid. Like before, oh, we got a new enemy. What's that? A wizard. A wizard did it? Oh, yes, he did. But he's gone now. He's gone to the great beyond. Uh-oh. We got a man tied up there. Old man. Probably the elder of the village. Or he's, okay, we didn't have to do anything. Kind of just saved himself. He's like, you take care of them. I'm gonna get down. Heroes take too long to save me anyway. I wonder if these levels are going to be about just as long as the previous game, or if they're going to be slightly, really a lot of tricks from the last game kind of work here too. You know, trying to not get too far away from an enemy. So uh-oh, looks like we have new riding mounts, and that try to kick you like a horse. Boom! Yeah, I've never been kicked by a horse before, but I've heard the horses can like crack your ribs easily. Uh-oh, more generic people to save. I'll save you, generic people. You all look the same anyway. That's not racist, is it? Anyway, let's keep going. Oh! Alright, let's keep kicking them. Kick them while they're up, kick them while they're down. Kick them while they're up, kick them all around. But yeah, I'll admit, like, I think the gameplay is similar, so I don't have to worry about playing the old game or having played it years ago, but I'll admit I did miss out on quite a few games when I was a kid, you know, didn't have the money to play everything. It wasn't one of those rich kids who could afford, like, multiple consoles at once, you know, like, I mean, we eventually had a Sega Genesis and other systems, but that was over the course of years, not like immediately at Christmas we got all the consoles. Of course, now you can play most of these games on your phone that you buy from, you know, from wherever you get your phone service from, or where you buy your phones from. Uh-oh, better not get hit by. Wow, that's not good. Got a Minotaur here or something. I'm actually taking more damage than I did in the. Oh, nuts! I'm taking more damage than I did. Let's try our magic. Oh, instead of lightning, he's giving rocks this time. Okay, cool. Oh, and he only uses up one charge this time, huh? Unless, oh, maybe you have to hold it down. Because I held it down and he did. So if you just tap it, you do your regular magic, but if you hold it down, you use all your magic. Gotcha, and it probably has different effects. That's cool. Yeah, I actually took more damage in this level than I did in the first game, so that's a. Ow. I mean, I'm not dead. Ah, what? Ah, you picked me up. No one tosses a dwarf. Man, I am not doing very well at trying to get him in his little. Alright, there we go. I took more damage than I wanted to. So, what do we have to deal with now? What the? Wizards? Ah! Zeta was right. Wizards did it. Get over here, you wizard. I wonder why they decided to get rid of the thieves. Ah, whatever. Oh, and they've got a different map, too. After the battle in the ravaged village, we decided to start for the ancient ruins. I'm not doing my dwarf voice. Oh, I'll do that next time. Alright, so we're at the ancient ruins now. So instead of the map, we're using a crystal ball. Cool. And I've noticed this game doesn't have a beginner mode like in the previous game. Ah! Don't hit me, man. Don't tase me, bro. Alright. And we've already got different color coding after the last level. This game might actually be harder than the last one. Although, Death Bringer on the previous game was pretty nasty. Hey, don't hit on that dude. Not cool. He's got to go home to his loved ones. Ah. Oh, is that chicken leg again from the previous game? Ow. This ain't good. There we go. Whew. Alright, yep, chicken leg. Oh, and he hits back and forth, so he can hit on both sides. That's cool. So you can, as long as you press the button, you can hit on either side of you. That's, uh-oh. Skeletons. Alright, let's use, okay, yeah, it is true. So we can press the button once and do a spell instead of multiple spells. And then, nuts. Ow, come on, man. Stupid skeleton. Take that. And that. You were the most annoying thing in the previous game, too. Oh, they don't all get up, huh? Interesting. I thought they would all get up and attack me. Let's go and just use another magic just so I can, Well, now that I'm aware I can actually kind of divvy out my magic a bit more for distraction purposes, I can, I could be a bit more using on the spells, although I'm almost dead already. Wow. That's not a good sign. But yeah, what I'm going to do is in this first... I forgot to... Well, since you drop a book anyway. Like what I'm going to do last game, I'm going to basically... What I'm going to do is I'm going to... oh, they always drop books every time you kill them. I'm going to try to just go through the game as far as I can with my levels and all that other stuff. And then the second episode, I'm going to see if I can just beat it through, like, one through, you know. I'm going to use a spell again. Looks like you're about to be a bit more resource-friendly in this game. Looks like the animation's a bit faster, too, I've noticed. That's... Oh, and they even changed the scream to Duh! But yeah, it seems like combos go a bit quicker, so you don't, so you don't get cheesed or hosed. Come on over here. Oh. Ah, and of course you can trick the AI if you know what you're doing. Ah, come on, man. Okay, now you're out. We can deal with you easily. Yeah, stay down. But yeah, I've noticed these levels. Oh, we've already got 3 skeleton changes in the same level. Wow. Did not expect that. Uh-oh, ow, ow. They still do a lot. They still hurt a lot in this game too. I have to use some magic, maybe. Ow. Although really the best way to get rid of dudes for a second is to... That's how I had to beat Death Bringer in the previous game, was to pretty much just jump attack a lot. Ow. I bet this game would be a lot easier if I had 2-player, I bet. Although, I bet we share the continues, so I bet. Well, no, actually, let me think. Because I remember I did play 2-player games with my brothers when I was younger, but, uh-oh. We've got, Dullahan, or whatever he's called. I wonder if it's better to use one strong spell, or if it's better to use multiple small ones. Probably depends on the... Ow. Probably depends on the situation. Mainly, I'm using it to get them off me. Ah, man. Try it again. I wonder if this game's longer than the previous one, too. Makes me wonder. Ah! Yeah, come on. Alright, so we go to 0 before we have to get a continue. Unlike the last game where when we ran out of 1, then we went to continue. That kind of threw me off. I'm so used to a game saying I have no lives left and having 1, and then it go into the game over screen, or continue screen, and you're like, wait, shouldn't I have another life? Gotta watch out for the bosses, because they'll step back into range, and you don't have that range, so you have to be careful about that. Nuts! Not do as well. I've gotten hit way too many times. Ah! Let him hit me from far away. Ah! Keeps getting in on Of course he can hit me out of the air too. Right. Yeah, the dual hand from Irish Legend. I think it's Irish anyway. Where it's a suit of armor without basically out a head. If I remember correctly. They made an anime based on the concept too. The dual hand turned into a biker. Which was odd, but it's anime, right? So, hey, we did it, with only losing 4 life bits. What the? What's Snails doing here? I don't like escargot. Whoa! Wizards! I knew it. Oh, the green wizards drop meat for us to eat. Meat to beat the heat.
We found the enemy was using the ancient ruins as a base. We have destroyed it, and now we leave for the enemy's headquarters.
Wow, that didn't take us long to get to the headquarters of the game. That's probably longer than that. They just feel like these are the headquarters. I wonder how many continues I get for the game. Ah, man, that's not a good start. I mean, if I want to beat it on the next episode around, I'll have to, I might have to switch it to easy mode if that's the case. Well, like I said, we'll see how many continues I get, and then go from there. Ah. There we go. Nice. Looks like we're... And the music in this game's not too bad either. Ah! It's not too bad either. I'll give it that. How'd you get behind me? Well, either way, you have to get up here. There we go. Wait, can you actually combo him on the... Sort of, it looks like. This soundtrack sounds more like classic Genesis than the first game I've noticed. Like, I don't know why. There's just something about the soundtrack that just reminds me of a lot of Sega Genesis titles. The blast processing, if I remember, if that's what they called it. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Oh, they have a All right. Haha. Okay. Let's see if I can do that again. Oh, I'm dead. Let's see. Got 3. Okay, we get 3 credits this time. Well. Woo! Oh. Is the AI stupid? Yes, it is. Hello. Ah. Nice. Hey, I'd rather the AI be stupid, frankly. That's. Oh! Dang it! Well, that's what I get for saying the AI is stupid. That's my hubris. Yeah, I think that's hubris. My hubris ends up failing, or ends up taking me out. Oh well. Nah, we can't use the, Actually, we still could, we just have to get him over here now. No, don't hit me. Nope, move me out. Ah, dang it. I am not doing very well. I did a lot better in my first run. Or, in the previous game is what I meant, not in this game. Oh, is this the boss of this area? Lizard Men! Alright, let's see what a full... Oh, so it has to take a second to charge, got you. Let's see what a full Gilius rock shower or meteor storm or I don't know, something like that. I assume jump attacks are not as strong as your regular slash, but it's definitely an effective tool for keeping the enemies off of you for a second while you... Oh, that was the boss. I thought so. Alright. Aw, little frogs with horns on their heads. More wizards! Dang it! It was a wizard. Quit coming around, wizard. We're wizard-ists around here. We don't like your kind. Wait, did he drop bread this time too? Huh. Come on. Let's see if we can get multiple spells. Nope. Get back here. No!
To reach the enemy's castle, which is blocked by high mountains, we reluctantly decided to march through the cave called Dragon's Throat.
Gross. Alright, time to go through the Dragon's Throat. I didn't think dragons were that big. I mean, they're big, but, well, they're not real, but you know what I mean. By the way, I think I've said this before in my playthrough of games over the years, but dragons are probably my favorite fictional fantasy creature. I don't know why. There's just something about them, the intimidation, the supposedly intelligence of them. Well, depending on which fantasy setting you play them from. In some settings, they're more like just big beasts or whatever, and then some games or some stories they're you know, intelligent monsters that despite their size can be difficult to handle because of their intelligence, you know, that type of thing. And even some storylines that can use magic and stuff like that too. So it depends if you're more of like a Tolkien or a Tolkien look, Dungeons and Dragons look, or Eastern culture, because Eastern culture has their own variations on the dragons too, like what they look like, what they do, what they represent, stuff like that. I'm not as familiar with Eastern culture dragons. I'm aware of them, and I'm aware of there's certain significance, like in their parades and stuff like that. And then when you see those dragons, like in the... Alright, I need to weaken some of them. Oh, I could have used the two. I could have used the two book pull. Oh well. Yeah, see, that skills anymore. Nice. Alright, save me some. Ow! Man, these skeletons are just doing more damage to me in this game than the previous game, for sure. And I'm playing normal mode with full life bars, too. I feel like I'm gonna have a bit more trouble getting a completed playthrough of this game going on without like some serious save stating and stuff like that. We'll see how far I get. I'm surprised that the console version of the classic games don't have like a modifier, like out of game modifier where you can get like infinite continues and stuff like that. Right? Because I think most modern like retro gaming systems have like a infinite like lives and continues type of option, or like a code. I mean, this game might have a code for infinite continues, and I just don't know the button combinations for it. I'll admit, a lot of these old retro games had like things like that, like, oh, if you press A, B, up, you know, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, star, you know, you got the 50, you got the 30 lives or whatever. But I don't remember a lot of those codes. Like the Konami code's like the only one I really remember these days. Oh, and I think it was like what, Akari Warriors, ABBA or whatever it is. Although I gotta thank the Angry Video Game Nerd for that one. ABBA. Anyways. Yeah. God, these lizard soldiers or whatever, or salamanders, or I don't know, have a lot of life.